today I'm here for 7 on Sunday. I'm actually really excited for today's theme because we're going to be talking about our most read authors, and I swear there might have been a theme of this like last year because I remember doing something or other, but I just guesstimated. I didn't actually look at my books and count how many authors. I was just like, yeah, I've read a lot from this author and I've read a lot from that author, and if there was a video, I guaranteed pretty much all of these are also going to be the same authors on the list, but I've calculated how many books by these authors that I've read, and you will probably know most of them because I'm pretty generic in my reading, and I'm just excited for this video to talk about my most read authors. So coming in at my most read author, it is definitely Cassandra Clare because I've read 16 of her books. I'm also going to hold up one random book by these authors just in case you don't know who they are. Like, you should know, but she wrote City of Bones, and I have many books. Literally, she has a whole shelf that extends into another shelf. So she definitely is the author that I own the most books for, but I do own like more than 20 of them. I've just only read 16, and I'm counting what I've read. So obviously, if I can read some more of her books, I will be sitting at like 20 soon enough, but at the moment, I've only read 16, but definitely not a shocker because she brings out so many books, and I've been reading from her for more than 10 years, so definitely makes the #1 spot. Actually, there is a tie for most read authors because I have the author duo of PC and Kristen Cast, who I've also read 16 books for. This is one of those authors where because I read their 12 book series, I have read a freaking lot of books, but I also read the 4 novellas, which also count, so there we go, 16 books. This is definitely an author that I read in my childhood because obviously everyone read Marked back then and we were all freaking obsessed and in the vampire phase. I've read nothing since. I know there is the new series of books and I would be tempted, but also like I don't know if I want to know anything else, so like I think I'm good. There is also a tie for 15 books, and the first author is, no shock, Sarah J Maas, because I've read many of her books. I've pretty much read all of the available ones. She's definitely an author that I've absolutely tried to stay up with, but the book that I haven't read is the Catwoman one that she wrote because I haven't read the Batman book, so I don't want to read the Catwoman book until I've read the Batman book, but it's seriously not on my radar right now. She could be an equal first with 3 of them, but at this point, no. Next is Tiernan. She wrote this 15 book series and I read all of them, so of course she has become one of my most read authors through one series, and they're all tiny ass books and it's about witches, and I read this because my sister gave them to me like so many years ago, so I just read the whole series, and I don't really remember like a lot from it. Like, it's a very old school series. I just keep them because they are a gift, but at some point I might get rid of them because they're such old school looking stories. And it's just, I don't, like, it was weird. I remember, like, her dad's, like, the villain and there's some weird shit going on. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know. Okay, only one author has 14 books, and that is Claudia Gray. So I loved Claudia Gray, and her first series that I did read was 1,000 Pieces of You. But then I read Spellcaster, and then I've read the Evernight series because her shelf is over here. She shares with Amanda Hocking, but Amanda Hocking doesn't have as many read books. But then Defy the Stars, so I have the second book in that series, but I'm annoyed because they kept cover changing, so my 2 editions don't match, so I haven't read the second book yet, and I think I need to probably get the series in like paperbacks, but it's just really not like a problem to me at the moment. They just keep chilling there, like that's what they do. But she is definitely one that I really appreciate, but I haven't been keeping up with her books, so I don't even know what she's released since. And then there is an equal tie for 13, and the first author is Rochelle Mead because, of course, because once you read Vampire Academy and the Bloodline series, that's 12 books right there. And then I read the Glittering Court, so I still have 2 more books that I can read from her in the Glittering Court series, and I know that there is like the Gods of the Game, or the cat would know this and I don't remember. It's the Games of the Gods, is it? I haven't read them and I don't own them. Like, I keep hearing really good things from her and I probably should, but I just haven't. But definitely an author that's got a lot of big series, so you end up reading a lot. And lastly, freaking bane of my existence, I've read 13 books from this author. 13! Why do I do this to myself? Because I read freaking all 9 of the shit fight that is this series after the second book, and then I read the Navigating the Stars book, and then I read the Touch of Magic, so 13. And I still own more books. Like, I own the duology, the Inside Out, because it still sounds cool. And after Navigating the Stars was alright, I'm thinking sci-fi is maybe her niche. So I will try and be open-minded when I finally get to that duology, but I just haven't done it yet. But yes, this is one of my most read authors and it pains me. One of my favorite things is all my most read authors aren't new authors to me, which does make sense, but like in the way that like there is people that have released a lot of books in more recent years, but they're only going to be at the like 6 to 10 range if I manage to read quick enough and I can get through people's backlist, because like Evelyn Hugo's an author that I've read 6 books from, but that's a lot. But it's still not enough. And I'm trying to think, because there's other contemporary authors, like I know that Emma Lord will start to get up there, and I know that Emily Henry's gonna get up there. Like there's a lot of them that will be like, you know, in 5 years if I do another video, this list could drastically change. But these are all the OGs and it's exciting. So anyway guys, that is all for today's video of most read authors. Does anyone have the exact same list as me? Because that would be pretty funny, but I feel like we all live the same life, that we all devour these authors with so much passion because they're just so good, except for like PC Cast and Kate Tiernan, because who gives a shit about them, and Maria V. Schneider. But other than that, everyone else is amazing. Like, keep doing you. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.